ウィンドブルーム祭の本番がもうすぐ始まるぞ。早く見に行こうぜ。
どう？よかったでしょ？
旅人いらっしゃい。シバルマラン AA ランドファミリーに加わる準備はできた？グルメ系 AA に出てくるみたいな超豪華なご飯も欲しいぜ。
両選手準備ができたようですね。それではホテルドゥボール特別料理対決開始。
カトラリーの準備も完了。冷凍の時間よ。最高の一品よ。
とにかくそこのレストランからナタ産の野菜を至急調達したいと依頼を受けて、僕とイファが来ることになったんだ。
俺は付き添いでな。さあ行くぞ。おっと逃がすかよ。
月始めの3日間、飛行物を連れて外出してはいけないらしい。
参ったな。
ここは昔レムリア時代に建てられた公衆浴場で、確かモデストの秘典に書いてあったような気がするわ。
真の偉大なり蛮族滅びよ。
古竜の時代の謎の遺物、それに俺がフォンテーヌに来た理由を合わせて考えれば、例の密輸事件の捜査を逃れたものかもしれない。
僕の師匠にして母の黄金レインドットさ。彼女が僕をモンドに向かわせた時、ある大きな課題を与えたんだ。世界の真相を探せというね。
なんで街の中に魔物がいるんだ？想像してたよりも状況がひどいみたい。
また敵が来るぞ。
本件の被告人セピロス騎士団調査小隊隊長アルベド。
何をしたんだ？殺人事件？
ホムンクルスが暴走して理性を失い他者を傷つける狂気的な行動に走る。
魔女会と正式な会談を行うことを願ってるんだ。
あら、そんな勇気のある子がまだモンドにいたの？
天地が逆さになった時、人は世界の本質を知る。なら盤面が逆さになったら、
なぜ罪のない人を？
どうしてこんなことに？ヴィレットが襲撃にあって。
これはレムリアが戦争のために用意した薬物なのよ。
人体研究という課題を諦めたことは一度もない。
モンドの法律にのっとり被告人アルベドを殺人および死体遺棄で有罪とする。今も近くから聞こえるよ。
お？なんだバルバトスか？
ファルか？
Hello chat, welcome back. I'm in the middle of doing this arena some light crystals. Ignore that.
My name Echo in song. Shower me. Cryo incarnate. Take your true form. Oh, my curse. To there.
Okay. Don't have stuff.
Pinnacle of excellence.
Get her. Okay. Cool down. I'm gonna use this stuff attacking me right now. I need to test damage.
Jesus, Scorpius!
He is doing so much damage off field. Jeez. It's easy. I just want to get my
Unleash!
first.
My time has come.
Okay, let's just kill him.
I present.
Have a safe trip. I have no.
I didn't know that happened. Alright, Scorpio carry. Scorpio carry.
A little amuse-bouche.
Does more damage off field. So does Farina, god damn it. Okay, ignore that. Oh, bro, why are you locking that? 8. I need 12 for next ascension. Okay, so let's go. Stop attacking stuff. Nice. Okay. Come on. Let's go to a statue and heal. And we'll do that commission. Audio's on. Yep. Okay. Scorpio is doing a lot of damage already. What the hell? Did I build her that good already? Let me put her on my profile. I haven't done that. Aoife, what up, my dudes? I got Chaska and Escoffier. There. Good. I think I might do her quest tomorrow. Yeah, I should have just started the quest.
Let's
and
do
did this stuff before. Could have put
Transfiguration.
Back, but might as well just
A dash of frosting.
this.
Yes, you are. Qualified.
I'm not even using my E, and it feels like I'm using my E.
Way now.
That's faster enough. Damn. Okay. I should be running double hydro, double cryo. Shinha helped so much. Okay. Wait. I need to do one more commission. Alright. There. Here. There.
A little amuse-bouche. All right, let's finish this fast. My will embodied. That was quick.
Watch this. Put up a
Do your master's bidding. Off to the free.
Let's begin. Let's.
Damn it. I'm too strong. No.
Add Astra.
Hi, Catherine.
you for
Ignore the little platter
Add Astra.
that's shooting ice. But, yeah. Oh, hi. Alright, let's continue the quest, gang. Time for more voice acting, which is... It's whatever, but... Kinda wish I... I just gotta do a bunch of different voices. And... I don't know if you could tell, I don't have the most feminine voice. Hi, you two. But then you'll get spoilers. It's okay. Hi, you two. Let me know if you're ready and we'll head out. Alright. Alright, follow me. That's not the voice I did yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, we now convene for the second trial against Mr. Albedo. I, Jean Gunhilder, will once again oversee the proceedings. Representatives on both sides remain unchanged, and Mr. Dahlia will continue to serve as assessor. Ms. Hertha represents the prosecution, and Mr. Kaya speaks on behalf of the defense. The defendant in this case is Mr. Albedo, captain of the investigation team. With that, I now bring this trial to order. Ms. Hertha, have the investigators made any new discoveries?
Yes. We sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains. In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn off one of my fans. Should drown out some of the background noise.
Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T. The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Hanselman, male, 46 years old. Marital status, single. Occupation, hunter. Consistent with the conclusion in the last trial, his disappearance went unreported, likely due to his lack of relatives. In addition, medical records show that he sustained a mechanism-related injury to his leg 3 years ago. The damage on the femur bone Mr. Diluc found is consistent with such an injury. Therefore, we can conclude that one of the victims in this case is Hanselman, a specialized technique which is likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Alchemical or magical, both are possible.
Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
I don't know. Dahlia's voice sounds a little familiar. Who has this voice actor voiced?
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act. In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Another one, huh?
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
No, Donna from the fucking bake shop. What other one would there be, Paimon? We don't know many Donnas.
I
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward.
Sorry, Your Honor.
The night Master Diluc saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too.
Are we there? Were you stalking Master Diluc?
I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine.
Oh.
I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master Diluc.
From this side profile, he looks okay. But if you see him from the front, he looks like a Muppet.
To, chat. So I headed in his direction and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first place. If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation. Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
That actually does happen a lot of times in real life. Some people are too afraid to come forward with information they have because of, like, what if the killer gets loose and then they become a target? I see. Just stepping forward was brave enough, Miss Donna. The court thanks you for your courage and commitment to justice.
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
A special investigator also uncovered some relevant evidence on that subject. I will now present it to the court.
Wait, does she mean...
Yeah, I think so, Paimon. The evidence we found in Albedo's office. The following are pieces of evidence uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office. The most important of which is this map. This map was found with the defendant's notes. The markings correspond with the description in the letter and the locations of the crime scenes. Does this map belong to you? Yes. Were you the one who marked these locations? Yes. You do realize that's basically an admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly insurmountable. No. Since you uncovered that compartment, I might as well expound on the matter.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
What I always have. I never killed a single person.
Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
Miss Hertha, you presented a meticulous and convincing case. I'll give you that, but I will not admit to something I didn't do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
That's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses. I'm exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Perhaps not, but patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow until someone comes along and brushes it away. Albedo seems serious and unfazed. Does that mean he really didn't do anything untoward? He mentioned brushing off the snow. Is that supposed to be a hint? If it was a hint, then it must have something to do with Dragonspine. Which reminds me, one of the locations marked on the map we found was in Dragonspine, wasn't it? Traveler, You were the one who uncovered the notes, right? Then I'm assuming you visited the third location marked on the map as well. Yes, in fact I did. Can you tell us what you found? You nod your head and give an honest account of the scene you found in Dragonspine. Whatever was kept in the hole was gone, and the surrounding area bore the markings of an unknown creature. With everything covered in snow, no one knew there was something to discover in the first place.
Then, there must also have been a body.
I need to think about this. What clues am I missing? Scheisse. The third marked location is in Dragonspine. We only knew about it because we found the map in the hidden compartment. During our investigation, Paimon and I discovered a hole beneath the snow, big enough to hide a human body. There were also marks found. There were also There were also claw marks around the outside, but there was no body or remains whatsoever. The first marked location is near Mondstadt. Beatrice saw Albedo use alchemy to dig a hole and bury a body there. A single men's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes nearby. Taken together, this evidence seems to suggest that Albedo killed someone and concealed the body. The second marked location is between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery, where Diluc saw Albedo bury the body of an adult male. Diluc described nearly the same events as Beatrice. There's no reason for them to collude against Albedo, so their testimony should be trustworthy. Diluc found teeth and a femur bone at the scene, and Donna confirmed his version of events because she was also there that night. The two should have no reason to set up Albedo. Despite her crush, Donna wouldn't lie about something like that just to get Diluc's attention. Not to mention, Donna has been acting strange since before the trial. According to the forensic results, the teeth and femur bone belonged to a Mondstadt citizen, and the witness accounts suggest that Albedo was the last person to come in contact with his body. Did Albedo really use alchemy to reduce the body to a few bones? And does that mean he's the killer? Albedo marked these 3 locations on the map, found in the hidden compartment. There are some similarities and differences between them. Based on what we know, all 3 locations were likely used to hide bodies. The holes dug in each area certainly seem big enough, but unlike the first 2 locations, there were claw marks around the hole in the 3rd location, and no witness saw anything happen there. Dragonspine is home to all manner of monsters and wild animals. Could some kind of creature have dug up the body? But why wasn't that the case in the other locations? The marks didn't look fresh, which means the hole at the 3rd location has been there longer than the other 2. But if the hole at the 3rd location wasn't made around the same time, does that mean it's connected to a separate incident? Dragonspine has a frigid climate and it's covered in snow all year round. Even so, it's home to various monsters and creatures that can withstand the cold. Deep in the mountain lies the remains of an even more mysterious creature, Durin. Although the dragon has been dead for a long time, he still possesses a peculiar life energy. Now that I think about it, a lot of strange things have happened on Dragonspine. Most people know Albedo as an alchemist and captain of the investigation team, but in truth, he's the Kind Prince, a synthetic human No, Creed, what was it again? I don't remember. He's the Creed Prince, a synthetic human created by one of the 5 sinners, Gold, Grinddaughter. Albedo is steadfast, intelligent, and treats everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people would agree with that assessment. He's also a calculated thinker. It's fair to say that if he did commit a crime, it would be more likely to be well concealed. Up until now, Albedo has never displayed any ill will toward humanity, and he also still seems like his normal self. As his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. That would only make things worse for him. I almost forgot. Paimon and I once encountered someone on Dragonspine who looked exactly like Albedo, and we weren't the only ones. Wait a second. Someone who looks exactly like him. I'm guessing Albedo has a plan, so I should help him out. But what does he want me to do? Announce a break in the case? No, I should play it safe. Since I made an honest assessment of the facts, I should be more honest about my doubts, too. It's only fair. Besides, I think I understand what Albedo was trying to tell me just now. I'd like to address the court if I may. I was the one who investigated the office, and I believe the results raise a few questions. Regarding the 2 cases addressed in the previous trial, it was established that, after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case at the 3rd location. The hole was still there, and dirt scattered around the perimeter. It looked more like something had been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the 3rd scene given the same treatment as the others? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the 3rd location weren't fresh, which suggests that the Dragonspine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there is still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope the verdict reflects that. Thank you, Your Honor. Astute as ever, Traveler.
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out, there is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the 3rd location, and the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect, unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
Allow me to respond to the Traveler's point. If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Hertha, and deny any connection to that map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide things at those 3 locations.
What?
There were indeed bodies at each location, and I did kill and bury someone on Dragonspine.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
You're mistaken, Miss Hertha. The story doesn't end there. Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine. Someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region to eliminate me in secret. His desire to kill me led to an altercation where I killed him instead, and buried the body on the mountain, the 3rd location marked on the map.
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day.
That is true, I could testify to that.
The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
No, you're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind.
If you would let me finish, Miss Hertha, I could get to the important part. The man who attacked me on Dragonspine was my height, with blonde hair and blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical to mine. So, someone who happens to look exactly like you. Exactly like him. So, I was right. It does come back to what happened back then. See, I told y'all.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
Yes, I killed someone that day. Someone who looked nearly identical to me. But I never said that someone was a person. I see. Then it appears I need to withdraw my testimony.
What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Wait, you...
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
What's going on?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face?
Whoa, we got doppelgangers all over the place now.
Hello to you too.
As you can see, this is Hertha, the logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
My brain is in Fontaine mode for some reason. I thought she was gonna say justice for all the people of Fontaine. Order in the court. That's not Nouvelette. Oh shit. Wait, no. Order in the court. Silence. I've been stationed on Dragonspine all these years because that is where my subject of research lies. The dragon Durin. Several hundred years ago, the dragon of the east, Dvalin, defeated Durin in a battle and, with help from Barbados, sealed his remains on Dragonspine. Durin was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life, and as such, death was not a true end for him. His heart still beats and grows more revitalized by the day. My imposter on Dragonspine was a failed specimen abandoned in Durin's stomach, an unsuccessful iteration of the Homunculus project.
Homunculus?
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of... homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
The two of you look identical, but judging based on demeanor, the new arrival seems more like the Hertha I know.
That means nothing! By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the albedo in this room of being an imposter!
But you already did.
How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real albedo long ago! Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Huh?
Oh, this dude's sus too. Yeah, we don't trust him. He was eavesdropping on us.
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused? You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
No, my head. It hurts.
The scar is right here.
Why the nerves? I can't imagine this comes as a surprise. Unless your informant in the Knights of Avonius failed to mention the scar on Hertha's left arm.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
No need to panic. You could just edit now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or should I say, all spawns of Durin's life force have that ability. A powerful life force, an appearance you can change at will. Yet, here you stand, formless one, paralyzed to act, because you're worried using that power could affect your accomplices. Accomplices? Then Miles must be one of them. There are others too. Most of the beings under the influence of Durin's life. Sorry, my brain shut down for a second. There are others too. Most of the beings under the influence of Durin's life force have gathered here, and yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all who surround you will be affected by your power. You cannot control it, because in this network of living things, you serve as the core.
Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your way!
Whoa!
Whoa.
Come on, let's go!
Hey! They're shielding the imposter!
She's trying to get away. Stop her. Don't let anyone stand in your way.
There are others trying to get in! Must be more people under her control!
Time to get moving, everyone.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
After her!
It's time. All units, move out. Third company, keep on the imposter's tail. We finally have a chance to talk, but before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens. I never used human remains as part of an alchemical experiment. Second, the events of the past few days were all part of a plan. Most of the members of our order were in on it. As for the witnesses, Master Diluc picked up on the situation long before today's proceedings. Oh. So you weren't sus. It was all a ruse to get the sus one sussed out. Pretty impressive. Indeed. Follow me. Oh, my throat's getting dry. My nose is getting dry too. Ah!
What? How are there monsters in the city?
Oh, why is like the back of my nose like extremely dry? I'm trying to drink water, but it's not moistening it. Alright. Oh yeah, sorry Amy, I forgot you don't like that word. They are all monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not, we've been preparing for this. We've been monitoring the resurgence of Durin's life force. Its festering nature agitated these monsters. We knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstadt. And so we made preparations for the inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me and provide assistance in the battle to come.
Of course! Where's our first stop?
On top of the city wall. Mind your stations, man! I'm gonna do the optional ones, obviously.
Captain Albedo, honorary knight,
Oh,
and
for fuck's
your
sake.
floating companion.
Some of the people around here are acting strange. Be careful.
Homies, you're on your own. I can't do anything against that. I'm sorry. You guys are on your own. Let me help someone else. Hey. Wait, go to the city center. I'm here. Yeah. Wait, what? What the Sigma am I looking for, dude? See, I'm not old, I'm not boomer, I'm not unk. Too close. Mr. Albedo, traveler. Everything good here? All good. A few monsters made it into the city, but Master Diluc and Mr. Kaya helped me take care of them. Not long ago. Oh no, more monsters. They're faster than I imagined. Huh? Don't tell me they've got a cavalry unit too. Okay, I can't read all that. Freeze! Time for retribution!
Oh, so sorry.
Absorption
so
test.
sorry.
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Where are all these monsters coming from? My sword hand is cramping.
Wait, I think that's Captain Kaya's voice. Maybe he's coming to help. Just hang in there.
Oh? You guys needed my help? Yay! Fantastic job defending the place, you two. We'll take it from here.
Oh, Captain Kaya, Swan is...
Hey, I'm fine. It's your leg we should be worried about.
Swan, Lawrence, you should both get treated at the church. Don't push yourselves. We'll take care of things from here.
But, Master Diluc, didn't you leave the Knights of Favonius?
Why does his face look like that, dude? What? Ew. What? His eyes look like they're looking different directions. Wait a minute. Looks like a Minecraft sheep. What? The Knights, what? Are the Knights the only ones capable of defending this gate? It's fine. Master Diluc is just altruistic as always. If a civilian is willing to help out, who are we to turn him away?
Understood. We're grateful for the support.
Yeah, thanks a million. We'll be back soon.
I have some spare time right now, so I was hoping to make some potions to help the people fighting. A sound plan. Remember to be careful. I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle, retreat to somewhere safe. Don't worry about the front line. Understood. Who else needs help? Oh. Lily Charles.
Hold firm! Drag another wardrobe over here.
Oh my god. Amy, you want a voice?
Vile beasts, the Imanakrai shall not tolerate such transgression.
Hey, Fischl!
Ah, that's the traveler's voice.
Oh, Oz's voice, at least. You have another line. Wait, I could, share so there's no delay.
Let me look. No?
Hmm?
God. You arrive at the most opportune time, Vassal. Sword at the ready.
Thank you.
Yeah!
That was cute.
Ah!
Oh shit.
By royal decree.
No rest for the wicked.
Boom. Elevator. Forgot about his elevator.
Feel this ancient power.
Feel this ancient power.
Come into being.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can't tell, but I can't do an albedo voice. Oh wait, you got more lines.
Fear not, the foul monsters have been cast into the void.
Mein Fräulein means to say that you should refrain from going out for the time being. We will continue to protect this area.
Why does Oz sound sick?
All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. But, I've never seen a bird that can, talk.
No need to worry. I'm Mein Fräulein's humble servant. Please rest assured, I'm not a danger to you.
You could trust them, I promise. It's me, Miss Honorary Knight.
Oh, no, of course. I didn't mean it that way at all. I just misspoke.
Yeah, I get that. I misspeak too.
No matter. My vassals have unfinished duties, yes? Then go forth and smite these wretched beasts. The princess's blessing shall illuminate your path.
That's so cute. Okay, I muted you so you can freak out. Go to Angel Share. Do I have to help Venti? Venti? Don't be embarrassed, that was good. It was really good. Oh, it's Mommy Lisa. Uh-oh, I gotta stop screaming on that.
Lupercal, it's you.
Razor's voice.
Live!
Good thing I built my traveler. Sort of.
Come into being.
I'm hoping we get the voice actors back soon. Yeah, I think I might be right with my original prediction. I'm thinking, we don't have a mommy voice. Huh. It's been a while since I unleashed my lightning during Windbloom.
It happened a lot before?
Hi, Razor. Unleashing lightning on people? No. Once in a while, maybe. It sure feels good to let loose, though. My old professor even wrote to me about that a few days ago. Oh, of course. I made sure to emphasize that I always treat others with kindness. It's only natural for a student to inherit their teacher's way, after all. And mine was a gentle old man from the Spantamad school. So you see, this time, I only used gentle methods of electrocution, so gentle, even Jean would have no reason to intervene. Hey yo, she's into electric play? That's kinky.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
You seem to be in good spirits, Miss Lisa. Ah, well, it's good to move about every once in a while. Alright, now I can go to the actual location. I helped all of the friends. Alright, so Spado, let's go. Scofier has some sus climbing sounds. Try and climb with her. Oh, it's Femti! There he is. Okay, gotta...
Hey, Betty!
Water. Shoot, someone's coming. Help! Someone help me!
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Ah, perfect. I could drop the act. Sorry, I thought you were regular citizens. It's about time. I think we can proceed as planned. I agree. Although, it's been a while since I dealt with something this big. It's gonna be pretty exhausting. Don't worry, I'll treat you to a drink for your trouble. Ha, just what I wanted to hear.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
People can make new friends when we're not here, you know, Paimon. We're not the only ones that they could be friends with. People have other lives. They're not all NPCs. Monsters started surging in from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agitated, likely in response to the core coming under pressure. Still, I never expected those monsters to become this advanced. Oh, I'm clicking on Discord by accident. Oopsies. Shit! Wait, shut up, Paimon! The power of evaluation cannot be underestimated, especially considering that the fact that Durin absorbed the previous imposter.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
What the witnesses saw was true. I did hide those bodies. As I monitored the situation on Dragonspine, I noticed that many who ventured there came back different. Some were under the influence of Durin's power, but some less fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters, who then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. Most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when their behavior changed, there was no one to notice. The monsters used their disguise to get close to people. I eliminated 2 who attempted to attack.
What about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes, the monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes they even leave behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained of the first victim was a few strands of hair, and the second, some teeth and a bone. Only the bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Then he buried whatever remained of the victims to put to rest. Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on putrefaction of bodies. After we just defeated the doppelganger Whopperflower on Dragonspine, we promised to tell each other a story, remember? You told me a story of a gardener. I remember. Yeah, I definitely remember. I'm glad. And you remember what I told you about Subject 2? In the pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed a Whopperflower into Subject 3. So there was another imposter on Dragonspine that day. Yes, that would be Subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body on Dragonspine. So you see, at one point, there was something hidden in that hole you found. But Durin is becoming more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monsters dug up Subject 2's body and returned it to Durin's stomach. Durin absorbed the failed creation along with his knowledge and the way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who venture into Dragonspine for too long are bound to fall under Durin's influence, but those effects don't show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to perceive. You saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange? Those are the same people who just tried to break into the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Durin's power remained dormant within them until finally it surged to the surface and seized control. That was our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash that power, all those under its influence would become violent, and thus we would know who was affected.
Wait, so what do? We can't go around hurting innocent people!
That's why I'm here. It would make me look bad if I lazed around after promising to help. We will use the power of Animo to restrain them for now. That should give the knights the chance to subdue them without harm. A specialized team will deal with them later. Alright, that's the long and short of the situation. It's time to activate that thing, right? Yes, so if there are any little secrets other people shouldn't know... my identity, for example, keep it to yourselves, okay? Alright, this should do it. It's just your harp. Liar. Wind.
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many!
Thank you, Wind Boy. There should now be wind currents across the whole city. Everyone, could you hear me? Loud and clear. All units, what's your status?
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support.
Oh wait, it's through,
Breaker 1-2. Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication! How is that even possible?
It's all thanks to Lord Barbados. With this blessing, we will succeed in defending our city.
Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
You didn't have to broadcast that.
Huh? That voice? Venti? Is that you?
Oops.
Damn, just oops.
Just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness Traveler and Paimon and Albedo found me. Got me out of a tough spot.
Right. Now that you're okay, we should check on the status of the other areas. Thanks, friend. May the Animal Archon protect you. Shut up, Billy Charles. I've got things covered here. Nice and close. Oh, Traveler. I don't like being in the middle like this, especially on a bridge. Oh? Look who it is. Get back! That was a close one. I suppose thanks are in order, Master Diluc. I appreciate the help. No need. I didn't intervene to save you. It was for my own convenience. You were in my way. Oh? Well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together, but you would just melt my ice anyway. Suit yourself. Alright. Tell me, when did you notice something was off? The first trial. Because of the fake Hertha? No, because of you. Me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough? No, you weren't nervous enough. Tell me then, Master Diluc, when do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters incoming. On second thought, let's not think about it.
Oh, so sorry.
Oh, so sorry. The verdict is...
Cool it. Time for
retribution. Aye.
This moment will be frozen.
Damn it. Yeah, that was a very D-loop-like sound.
Dodge this!
Dodge this!
Oh, so sorry.
Oh, so sorry.
Verdict is...
Okay.
They're over there! Dilu, Kaya!
What's up, bros? If you had time to make it out here, I'm guessing the other areas are secure?
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe this was the closest spot to the city gate? Maintain order. Maintaining control over the main road means maintaining control over the battle as a whole. You made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
All under control, don't worry. My trusty civilian volunteer and I have this area covered. I think you mean the man who held the title of cavalry captain before you. We don't have to bring that up. Well, keep up the good work. We'll go check on the status of the other locations. Good luck. Oh, and I wanted to thank you for what you said in court. If I'm not mistaken, you were on my side by the end. Believe me, he had his suspicions since the first trial. I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone could help me in the past. Someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet!
Thank you for all trusting me and for choosing to fight alongside us. As for you, Kaya, good luck as always. We'll see you soon. Of course. Stay safe. Let's go. Transition. 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 This looks like a benchmark test. Okay. Yeah, Barbara. Heal them. Wait. Oh, stand next to them. Okay. Get healed. Get healed. Hey, it's Guy! It's Guy! Ah, shit. Give me 8 seconds. Huffman and Otto. It's Guy. Hello, young one. There we go. Get healed. Yippee! Barbara, are you voiced? No. Alright, you should be on the mend.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
You're not rushing back onto the front line, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
Well, maybe we can give you a hand. As you said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There are others here who need to get back to the front lines, so I'll escort you all myself.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara. You can count on me. I don't really know how all of this started, but I do know that Jean and the others have been preparing for this for a really long time, so I think everything will be alright. No, it has to be. Did I catch you at a bad time, Barbara? No, not at all. Did you need something? I wanted to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen in Mondstadt. Attacking and fighting, so I need you to take care of yourself. Huh? How do you know that? Albedo warned us in advance. It has something to do with Dragonspine, and he's our authority on that region. So we should take him at his word. Dragonspine. Huh? So, the city's going to be in danger? Yes, but the Knights of Favonius will do whatever we can to protect the people. But who will protect you? Don't worry, I'll look out for myself. I promise. Please, let them be okay out there. Sister Barbara, could you lend me a hand? Of course. Come in. Noel. Bennett. Amber. It's...
I'm actually Kid.
Amber, I got a voice. They're here! Prepare for battle! Mika's not voice.
On guard, everyone. Incoming monsters at 11 o'clock.
Looks like we got 25 Hilichurls, 2 Blazing Axe Minotaurs, and a bunch of different slimes.
Prepare elemental countermeasures.
Roger that. I gotta use Amber and Mika. These two don't match.
Final warning. Final warning.
I'll try. I'll try to kill. 8,000, not bad, Amber. 25k, Amber? Damn. Okay, y'all are pissing me off. Attack the bunny. There we go.
Leave the wounded to me.
Final warning. Leave the wounded to me.
Leave the wounded to me.
Ow.
Providing cover fire.
Providing cover fire.
What the fuck?
Hey!
I forgot how bad Amber is. I thought the bunny's supposed to distract them. They're not getting very distracted.
All units are now in position.
Hertha! Ah, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead. And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that's quite a scary thought.
I get chills just thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you, and you're none the wiser. Oopsies. I accidentally clicked on Discord. Don't worry. Once this is all over, these monsters won't be a threat to us again.
Albedo, are you there? The trial wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was so worried. Same here. I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock. So, you didn't know, Amber? Then, it seems Eula did an excellent job at keeping the situation under wraps. And no need to worry, you two. I'm no worse for wear. That sounds like Eula, alright. She's an impenetrable wall. That one... She's like an impenetrable wall, that one. You're not getting a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
I agree.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kaya's suggestion. He said the plan would work best with someone well-known and reputable without being too high-profile. Naturally, Miss Hertha was the perfect choice. We needed to leave a hole in our organization, so she came up with the idea that she would disappear.
So that explains the rumors.
So that explains the rumors that someone had fallen during the mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved. No, because the imposter fell right into our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news came from Kaya and Hertha's direct subordinates, which was important because we needed it to be credible. The imposter saw the gap in our ranks and couldn't help but to take the bait.
But it didn't take long for the fake Hertha to survive on the night's patrol route, claiming to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Yeah. Yes, and our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Hertha's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way of thinking than Subject 2. So, we had to wait a long time to convince the fake Hertha that she had our trust. Furthermore, we need to give her time to gather evidence against me and convince herself she had enough to strike.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
An imposter among us. Don't worry, Barbados already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're talking about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself!
It was to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. It had to be at the right moment, or it would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Dragonspine and the monsters in disguise, and if my true identity got out, the public's trust in me would be gone. It was a trap, you see. Argue back and expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Where credit where credit is due. It was well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Indeed. I have you to thank for that, Traveler. You probably don't know it, but you've been part of the plan since the beginning. I didn't even know it was a plan. And for that, you have my sincerest apologies. I know I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. This might not sound intuitive, but I did make the plan even stronger. From the beginning, I knew I had to leave the letters in my office for a fair and independent reader to discover. Someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you would return for Windbloom, and I knew you would agree to attend the trial. And I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as Honorary Knight would compel you to start your own investigation. The fake Hertha, Subject 2, has met you on Dragonspine before. If she thought even you had lost faith in me, her confidence might get the best of her. The perfect time for us to strike. Albedo's right. You were part of the plan. You were part of our plan from the start. I hope you didn't take offense at our decision to keep that from you. And please don't be too hard on Albedo. He was just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Enough people were involved in the plan as it was, we had no other choice.
The Honorary Knight and Paimon will always be friends of Mondstadt. We will never forget that.
Aww, that means a lot.
In that case, thank you for thinking of me. It was an honor to take part.
It is us who should be thanking you, Honorary Knight.
Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Wait, Iona.
These darn things are more annoying than
disgusted booze hounds. Albedo, Traveler, if you run into anyone who needs a safe place to wait this out, feel free to send them to the Cat's Tail. I'll be here to watch over things so the tavern will be safe. Thank you, Diona. We'll be sure to do that. So many people not voiced. Bennett! Pyro Archon himself. Are you voiced? If Singshow's not voiced, then
Gotta
you
say,
won't. Oh,
when I saw you on the side of the road, I
He's
thought you
voiced.
were hurt. Not about to whack me in the head.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I was trying to run away, but I just couldn't keep going, so I pretended to be unconscious.
oh, poor
Thought
Bennett.
I could at least land a surprise hit on a monster that way.
I get it. That's a pretty common tactic. Oh, Traveler, Albedo, you're here.
Hey, what up, Bennett? If you're looking for somewhere safe, head to Cat's Tail. Diona is sheltering people there. Anyone who needs help is welcome.
Got it. I'll take her there right away.
Boken, double kin. Scofier has a lot of sus sounds. Like relax. I'm not gonna complain too much because, like, you know, like, no, like, okay, I'm sorry. Noelle. Noelle's not voiced. No.
Burst forth.
Steady as stone.
Live.
Leave it all to me.
Coming to be. Moments of birth.
Thanks for the help. I was over a lot faster than I expected. I'm sure you have places to be, so don't let me keep you. Rest assured, I'll keep the people around here safe. Be careful out there. I know victory will be ours. It's bad that I can count how many people are voiced on one hand. Eula, the one who's voiced.
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
Explain what?
Yeah, what were you talking about? Quickly?
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon. What brings you here?
Coming to help you. We're providing mobile support across the region. Was there something you needed to explain? You could tell me anything. I hope you know that.
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said, so...
Yeah, just tell us. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Clea, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I see. Please don't beat yourself up. Clea is...
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Alright, fighting first, conversation later.
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
Coming to be. Witness my great undertaking. Burst forth.
Wait!
Those bombs. I see what you mean. She is not to be underestimated.
Thank Thank you, Klee.
What meant to be? Moment of birth.
See, I told you Klee's fine. My voice is not high enough for Klee. Hey, Amy, you want to voice it? Voice Klee? No? Okay. We won! Great work, Klee. I'll be counting on you to protect Eula next time, too.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
No problem, just leave it to Klee. Are you going on patrol, Mr. Albedo? Klee heard you went camping for a few days, and these monsters followed you back home.
Camping? Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
That's right. So, I need to report back to Master Jean to settle my expenses. If you have some time, I'm sure Eula would be grateful if you escorted her back to headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
It would be an honor. Klee will do her best. I was for C, not V. Master Jean, how much more dialogue you got for me? That should be it for now. Good work, everyone. How did we fare injury-wise? Good. Our preparations are paid off. Injuries are far and few between. I have the full record here. Wonderful. I'll review it in a bit. Yeah, we're back. Everyone all right?
Amber?
Yep, right as rain. We're back. We kept Miss Eula safe the whole way. That's amazing, Klee. Eula was so lucky to have you. Looks like we're still missing a few. Reporting back, Master Jean. Mission complete. Good. Good to have you back safe and sound. And great work, everyone. This operation could not have happened without you all. Your leadership is what made it possible, Master Jean. It's been a busy few days. You should take a well-deserved break. I will, but I believe you deserve one most of all. My work isn't finished, and I'm afraid I have a few loose ends to tie up. Loose ends? Ah, yes, of course. We could talk about it back at headquarters. Traveler and Paimon should be there too. Alright, everyone. Everyone who has finished their work should head back to their quarters or the church to get some rest. Want to come with us, Klee? We could drink some tea and eat some freshly baked moon pies. Yes, yes! Hi, everyone. Venti. Thank you for everything. I know there were difficult moments along the way. Oh, well, wait, does that mean you saw me run for my life? No, apologies. Just forget I said anything. I'm just kidding, but you're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my hat to the wind several times. Any notable information on the wind? Of course. I was out on the city wall for some time. I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well, I picked up on anxious voices and a child's anger. Durin has been isolated for centuries, but absorbing subject to's emotions allowed him to understand certain truths about this world and his existence, including the fact that he's no longer Mother's only child. Or her most perfect creation. It's obvious he found the fact difficult to accept. The emotions he felt in response were quite genuine and, dare I say, human. If I eliminate the perfect creation, I will be the only child Mother needs. This mindset arose out of Durin's instinct to compete and survive, and it came to dominate all those around him. Of course, the absorption of Subject 2's knowledge allowed him to take a more intelligent approach, accusing me of murder. In the end, however, Durin still lacked sufficient social intelligence. The fact that his army even got this far is a miracle.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
That same feeling. It's close. Can I help you, ma'am? Ah, Miss Phonia. Here to make your report?
Oh, nothing much to report, actually.
Witch! Press her between stones! Is that so? During the battle, we were talking about your transfer to the 7th Company. You were in charge of patrols and post-battle reconnaissance this time. How did everything go?
Good. No problems.
I see. If you don't mind me asking, why did you come from that direction? And why are you alone? Did you think we were still meeting at the side gate? There was a change of plans. We sent the message over the wind in the last few minutes of the battle. There were a lot of changes during the operation, but I imagine you missed those as well, because you're under Durin's influence, and you have been since your trip to Dragonspine over 6 months ago. Ma'am, don't move. Let's continue this discussion back at headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free you from his power soon. Oh yeah, leaks about 5.7. What I found out so far, we're getting Skirk and Dahlia. Skirk is 5-star, obviously. Dahlia is 4-star. Dahlia will increase attack speed and shield. And his C6
an important
makes
part of
Chi-Chi
cooking
look
is
like a
making
fucking
sure the
joke
ingredients
because he could
absorb
res
the
people
flavors in the dish.
now.
To that end, a chef must be able to wield a knife with the same
What else
level
do
of
we have?
precision as a surgeon.
Skirk is going to be an
Practice
on-field
makes perfect.
cryo DPS. I'm thinking she's going to be like the Arlecchino of cryo. Like, most powerful cryo we're going to get. But we'll have to see. And also, we're getting... next patch, Dane Quest. Dane Quest. And I think it's going to be Natlin based. Instead of last one, which was Sumeru based, even though we were in the Fontaine patch. Alright. The others are looking after Phonia. Please tell me you can help her. I can, as long as the rest of the operation goes well.
Wait, the operation isn't over. What do we do now?
What happens next is more of a personal project. I've consulted Venti about the possibility of calling a... I'm not looking up the word. Trip Tripartite? Tripartite. Okay. What happens... Oh. What happens next is more of a personal project. I've consulted Venti about the possibility of calling a tripartite conference. Ah, yes. That's a relatively new tradition. Grandmaster Varka came up with the idea a few years ago. I still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the Hexenzirkel for a small favor. The chumminess caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any different, I'd have thought he was talking about his older sister or something.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
Is he? My impression of Varka, like, ever since I heard about him, my impression was he was like, I don't know, man in his 50s, gray in hair, big beard, looks like a German, like, knight, almost. I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either. He's the type to crack a joke at any opportunity, so whatever age that is. So, if it's a man and he cracks jokes, his age range could be from 3 years old to 103 years old. That doesn't help. Indeed. Anyway, the Tripartite Conference is the gathering of all three parties, the Hexenzirkel, the Animal Archon, and the joint forces of the Knights in Church of Favonius. I hear a fucking leaf blower. Hold on. Wait. You could probably hear it if I turn off the gain. Or gate. Noise gate. Now I don't hear it. I just hear my fans. Okay, now he's gone, I guess. Oh wait, now we hear it. It might be faint, but it's there. I don't know why I'm making this a big deal, but let's keep going. Oh, wait. Lord Barbados, Hexenzirkel, Varka. He's blonde. He does look young. Not what I was expecting. But he does look like a knight, kind of. Lord Barbados was able to facilitate a meeting between Varka and the mages. Varka has quite a way with words, so he was able to gain their favor and convince them to agree to a very important request. Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to our nation. Yes, and now I have a request of my own. So, I need the conference to convene once again. Venti, if you would. Of course. Traveler, pass me the Dodo communication device.
Huh? You're gonna use that thing to call them?
Yeah, Zoom call. Just watch and learn. Okay, I think this should do it.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Hold on. That's not the right voice.
Wait. Barbados?
Varka? Grandmaster. Oops, I put in the wrong number. Sorry, Varka. You're probably busy right now.
Well, considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
Oh, I like his personality. He seems like a badass dude. Yes. Well, have fun with that. We could talk some other time.
All right.
Pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
Why'd you hang up, Venti? Bavarka? He sounds like an old, like, Marine or something. Like, Ura!
Hey! He was just
Let's
about
go
to
kill
tell us
some
what about the
Japanese
secret
people!
stash.
Okay, that was bad. Okay, I'm sorry. I was just doing an impression of a U.S. soldier during World War II. That's what they would have said. So, just being lore accurate. Don't tell me he hid it beneath the great tree of Windrise. That seems like a bit much.
Hello? Who is this?
Greetings, Miss Alice. It's Venti.
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
She sounds hot. You're really gonna tease me like this? Fine. It's Barbados.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
You still remember the tripartite conference, right? I'm calling on behalf of a friend. He's asking for a meeting.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
It's me, Aunt Alice. Albedo, captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team, requests a formal meeting with the Hexenzirkel.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
I wish I could meet her. I want to see Alice. I bet she's mommy. I'm sorry. I want to accomplish something unprecedented.
How unprecedented. Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
In terms of technique, no, but in terms of location and materials, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
Shut up, Paimon. You're just not smart enough to get it.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Be right where? Here? As in this office? Please, please.
Hello again, everyone.
Hello, Aunt Alice. I see you turned yourself into a giant Dodoko.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
Could you transform into your actual form, please? I want to see you. I want to see you.
Wow, the attention to detail.
Pleasure to see you all again.
Put her hat.
It's been a while.
I think that'll be her hat, which is I like. Reminds me of Herda from Star Rail. She's hot too.
On behalf of the Hexenzirkel, I hereby grant Albedo's request. I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
Long table?
Aw, that's nice of you.
Yeah.
Huh, I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Thank you, Aunt Alice. Before we set out, there's someone you need to meet. Head to my office. He's waiting for you there. Who we meet? The gardener. The gardener?
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Paimon bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere.
It's Scar's friend. Oh, and he's not voiced. Hey, not so loud.
Minnie Turin? What are you doing here?
Well, actually, I've been kind of trying... I've kind of been helping you guys in secret this whole time. I tried tapping Paimon on the shoulder during battle, but you floated away too fast. You were there? Yeah, I've been in Mondstadt for a few days now, but I've kept myself out of sight. I thought some people might be scared of me.
Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you.
Paimon got a little jump scared, but... Thanks.
So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? There are a ton of fun games this time of year.
I did sneak off to the festival for a bit, even though I couldn't play the games because of all the people. I still had a lot of fun. But that's not why I'm here. Albedo and I made a promise to accomplish something great together.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna replace Durin on Dragonspine. I'm gonna be the one who's revived and brought into this world.
Wait, didn't that already happen? You left the storybook world, and now you're here.
Yeah. Sorry. I should be more specific. Albedo said he could use alchemy to turn me into a human.
What?
Human transmutation. So you're Albedo's intended subject. Yeah, he's been working on it for a long time.
And that's what you want, Mini Durin? To become human?
I don't know if want is the right word. I don't know if there's a right answer in a situation like this. But I do know I have just as much of a right to do to the Jesus. But I do know this. I have just as much right to this name. I don't want to lose the other Durin. Becoming human isn't as simple as just changing form. You have to go through what like Nouvelette did. Like you have to experience human emotions and start to understand them. I know, Albedo talked to me about that. He said the Durin on Dragonspine is a lot more aggressive and primitive, almost like a beast. But Mom created me in a storybook. The pure parts of me can balance out the evil parts in him. If I'm honest, I don't know what that will look like. If I can still be me once I become one with that part of him. Maybe without a complete soul, there will never really be... There was never... Maybe without a complete soul, there was never really a me to begin with. Albedo said these kinds of questions are normal. We're all trying to figure out who we are. But I'm not afraid of change. I want my life to have some meaning, and suppressing an evil dragon, becoming human, sound both pretty meaningful to me. So don't worry, no one is forcing me to make this choice.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project. No wonder Albedo wants to get the mage's approval.
Yeah, I'm really grateful to him. We're kind of in the same boat, you know? Albedo told me he's the Cry de Prince, a synthetic human, and if this works, I'll be one too. We will be the only two of our kind in the whole world, and alchemical creations allowed to live in human form. If all living things are grouped together by species, then, and there's only one other person like me in this world, I guess that would make us family.
Definitely! You've just gotta trust one another!
Mm-hmm. Like me and Paimon, we're family.
Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hat Guy know about this?
That guy mentioned? Yeah, I told him I was coming here to fulfill this, duty. He didn't try to stop me. He just told me to get a move on then. He didn't say it outright, but I think he supports my decision. Even he thinks it's a good idea to go through with this. I'm a little scared, of course, but excited too. Anyway, I'm really glad I got to talk to you at a time like this. I feel a lot better now, so thanks. Wanderer mentioned. Imaginarium Theater. Recommended elements, freeze. So we're fighting now. It's the chessboard. Okay, I get it now. An Imaginarium is in a book. Book. Hi, Alice. You wanna show me your human form, please? Okay.
Welcome, one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
Okay. So, no unspoken rules to be aware of? I don't want to unwittingly park myself down on some important lady's chair.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. But thank you for being so considerate.
Gomenasai, Andros Gamer. But I'm in the middle of a quest. I have a feeling you need my conches, maybe. I don't know.
Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
A lot happened in the city today. If she left, there would really be no one around to lead the Knights of Avonius.
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea. So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about?
I'll get right to the point. I intend to kill the evil Durin in Dragonspine.
Oh?
And I'd also like to request some alchemical reagents from the Hexen Circle.
Which ones? I'm all ears.
First would be the flesh of that immortal monster from the Marjavari. Ooh, immortal monster from what? What the fuck is the immortal monster from Marjavari?
Interesting. What else?
Guess we'll see something about that in 5.8. The other is a portion of the embryo left by my mother, Rhindaughter.
The raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
Correct. Durin's heart has continued to beat ever since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. Could be centuries away or millennia, but the day will come. I've spent years investigating in Dragonspine, so I'm well aware of the danger he poses. He already possesses a considerable threat to Mondstadt at less than half of his original strength. There's no telling how dire the consequences could be if he ever regained his full life force. Hence, if we want to be free from the dangers posed by his blood and limitless vitality, we must find a way to eliminate Durin entirely. Unfortunately, Durin is a special entity. Even after death, he could reawaken at any moment. So the solution is to kill him and then resurrect him in a different form. Upon resurrection, he will no longer be the creature he once was. In fact, he will no longer be a monster at all, because I intend to transform him into a human-like being. During the summer, Lee and I visited a fairy tale world called Simulanka. It was created by mages from the Hexen Circle. So I'm sure you know of it.
Of course. It was even the home of one of M's children, the other Oh, I see.
It was during that journey that I realized with certainty that Durin would return to life one day. That experience inspired me. I met the pure soul M had created, and I knew if I wanted to change Durin's fate, he could be the key. To that end, I devised an alchemical model for transmutation. The soul will come from this fairy tale dragon of Simulanka, the blood from the original dragon's heart. And the monster remnants from the Marjavari and the embryo mother left behind will form the flesh. The corrosive nature of the dragon venom and the heightened vitality of the monster remnants will offset each other, keeping the constructed body in perfect balance. powerful side effect can be triggered when festering forces and life energy collide. In an alchemical setting, the results are sure to be nothing short of astounded.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
Do you see that as a bad thing, Antalis?
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. I find you fascinating. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos.
Dang.
That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is one condition. You need to prove you can wield them. And so, you must pass the Hexenzirkel's trial.
I understand. I figured something like this might happen. That's why I asked the Traveler to come along. I'm joining you in this thing? I agreed? Where's the waiver? I can't think of no better partner for such an endeavor.
So you know our tricks, huh?
Antalis has always loved the spectacle. Any chance to witness friends come together to support one another.
Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no? Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
You're okay with that, Paimon, right?
What? Why?
What do you mean, why?
The Hexenzirkel trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure. There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more, no less. You understand, don't you, Paimon? Oh, don't be too angry with your dear aunt.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. Paimon will stay behind.
You'll be okay.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then, whenever you two are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. It will guide you through the trial.
Then let me make a formal request. Will you go through this trial with me? Let's fucking do this. Are you ready? Yeah.
Then, my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
Tiny. It's certainly in keeping with Hexenzirkel's modalities. You've been shrunk down to chest-sized pieces.
Whoa, you're so tiny now. Take extra care of yourselves, okay?
Well, we're still not as tiny as you, Paimon. What is it? Nothing. It's just Paimon's voice is even louder than usual now that I'm this size. She's always so energetic and lively. Nothing can dampen her spirits. Don't worry, you'll be back with her again in no time.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
Antalis? I didn't realize you'd be personally conducting the trial.
Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test? I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See? Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal. Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes.
Okay, so King only goes how King can move. Okay, watch out for
Moments of
knights.
birth.
A dash of frosting.
Ow, jeez. Oh, spot.
Strike a pose. Let the world come alive.
Witness
Oh, wait,
the great undertaking.
Oh, wait. What? Oh, he's riding the pawn. Oh, wait, do I make him crash into the pawn? Okay. Yeah.
This is more like it. Witness my great undertaking.
There we go.
Mana, come into being. Get a little chilly. Burst forth.
Oh shit.
Moments of birth.
King and Queen should present a united front.
Okay. The queen is the one you have to worry about.
Feel this ancient power.
Music's really good.
Take your true
I like
form.
it.
Adaptive.
Oh my
Show no
lord.
fear. Fierce on the loose.
Let's have a ball, Aerophile.
Moment of birth.
What is my camera doing? It's like locked on.
Transfiguration.
I have a feeling it is not over. That was way too easy. Yeah.
Ugh, it had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me.
Oh? That one doesn't seem like
Well
Alice.
done. But this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
Thank you, Albedo. Elevator. Nice landing. Yeah, I'm alright. We're in Simulanka or something. Looks like it. Yeah, I feel like the Hexenzirkel members are extremely powerful. This is a tabletop chess game. And they're killing us.
The trial awaits.
Let's do this.
Only by turning the world on its head can we see its true colors. So, it begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned
Barbelov?
freedom the moment we gained
Oopsie.
legs with
That's
which
the
to
wrong.
ride.
Oh my god! Dude has a
In the spirit
flamethrower!
of Rhine-daughter, I prepared a little surprise for you. No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of kindness from me.
Some pomp and ceremony.
Good lord, I'm
Getting your lines. Witness my great undertaking.
Goodness, brain undertaking.
Flavor.
Nikhil?
Take your true form.
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Allow me, darling.
Feel this ancient power.
Ow! A little too toasty.
My will embodied. Yoo-hoo! Adaptive frost.
Stay cool. Face your guts.
Easy. Coffee is strong.
Yes, very well done.
We did it!
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Huh? You're leaving already?
No.
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. And should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine so she knows to up her game, be my guest. Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time, my dearies.
I wonder what characters we're gonna get for the 6.0
You're
patch.
just going to up and leave? Barbie? You'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual. Barbie was satisfied with your victory, and so am I. Congratulations to you both.
Yay.
You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
You're finally back! Great job! You made it all look so easy!
Thank you.
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Thank you. Felt pretty good to beat the trial. Once you've rested up, let me know when you're free, and we'll head to Dragonspine.
To deal with the Dragon of Dragonspine, right?
No, to deal with the immigration problem of all the Neznayans moving to Dragonspine. Indeed, the sooner we deal with Durin, the better. Yeah, we have to do something about the Neznayan immigrants. Whoa. What did Risley just do? Alright. Dragonspine.
Yep, this place is as freezing as ever. Paimon's hands are turning to ice.
Aw. Want to climb into my hood?
You sure? Is it warm in there?
It should take the edge off, and it might improve your mood, but... But what? I'm looking at the stream. Why is it so far behind? Damn it. Now I can't see it. Whatever. We've arrived. Sorry, Paimon. I have to get to work now. No more hood.
Still beating away after all this time.
Leave it to me. You two stay on guard.
May Paimon ask a question?
You may.
Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster?
From an alchemical perspective, we are both artificial creations, but biologically speaking, we have no relation whatsoever, so to say we are kin would be categorically incorrect.
Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons then.
It's not so much a matter of preference. Rather, as things stand, I would say I belong to the class of human, albeit a unique category thereof. But then again, most forms of life in this world possess some unique traits. I am perhaps the most unique among humans in that I'm the only one of my kind. But soon there will be another just like me, assuming this alchemical project proves successful. I believe Mini Durin already told you of his intent to replace Durin of Dragonspine. After my conversation with him, he also expressed a strong interest in becoming human. It's a fascinating prospect, not to mention an extremely challenging one, but I understand why he came to that decision. Do you see this as an act of creation? Well, understood in the broadest sense, this project deals with both the past and future, and it stands to profoundly impact many lives. That, primarily, is what makes it worthwhile. Helping Mini Durin become who he wants to be is a secondary consideration, though still a meaningful one. By contrast, my personal motives are nothing so grand and meaningful. I'm just pursuing something I believe in. In my view, to cultivate life, which the world cannot generate, and endogenously is to cultivate the world itself. Whatever aids life in attaining a greater level of perfection improves the world by doing so. It's not the question of whether this ought to be done or not, merely whether I wish to. The alchemical enterprise is connected to deciphering and comprehending all forms of knowledge. That is the path I walk. Of course, that's not to say that this is just a science experiment to me. Of course, anything that affects Mondstadt, I approach first and foremost as a member of the Knights of Favonius. Does that answer your question satisfactorily? Well enough, thank you. Finished.
Looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon's heart.
The whole heart would be too big. I don't need that much. Instead, I've removed the core. The rest will lose its vitality completely. This time, Durin's body should finally die for good.
Wait, but in that case, what's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what about the people who fell under Durin's influence?
The Knights will keep an eye on them, but as far as I'm concerned, eliminating Durin's influence on the citizenry and creating a new Durin through alchemy are one and the same thing. Armed with this heart, I'll be able to complete the alchemical array and deal with all these issues in one go. Return to Mond. I'm at least reading better today. Let's call it a day here. Thank you for accompanying me.
Pleasure! We sure learned a lot.
Mondstadt's a lively place during Windbloom Festival. You should take a look around and pick out some nice souvenirs for yourself.
Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Windbloom Star is gonna be this time. Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Windbloom Festival?
I'm sure we'll find out on the day of. Wait till 2 days later. Okay. Need Mondstadt expansion soon. Like an actual expansion, not just like more of the map to put no chests on the map.
The Windbloom Festival is about to begin! Let's go check it out!
Let's go, Paimon. As you all know, during this year's Windbloom Festival, the people of Mondstadt have banded together to defeat several waves of monsters that tried to invade our city. Accordingly, we would like to award the title of Windbloom Star to someone who made an outstanding contribution to the defense operation. This is someone who may not look like a strong warrior, but whose keen insights played a vital role in gaining control over the conflict. His words and songs always have a way of lifting people's spirits, and they were a great support to us all. Let us give a round of applause to this year's Windbloom Star, Venti the Hard Bard.
Wow! Amazing!
Venti!
Huh? No way. You're really gonna pick me? Why not? You're the perfect person for the job. Alright. Does that mean I get unlimited free drinks at the tavern? I'm sure they'll be more than happy to support this year's Windbloom Star. If you'd like, I can even take a drink while you give your acceptance speech to the crowd. Huh? I'm all... In that case, let me swap out the speech for a song. Everyone, the best bard in the land is about to begin his performance, so don't go away. Gather round and lend me your ears. What are you doing, Suspado? Ah, you're doing the thing. I hereby exercise in it. Ubiquitous earth, flowing water, refining fire, fortifying wind. Traverse the 18th, worldly, and 20th passage. Emergent soul, enter the mortal realm. Elevate festering flesh into sacred blood, and witness my grand endeavor. How was it? Not bad, right? Whoa! Holy shit! Wait, new character?
Albedo, how did everything go?
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Very smoothly, I'd say. We achieved our goal.
Really? So Mini Durin looks like a human now?
Correct. However, his newly formed body is still stabilizing. We should give him some time. Incredible work, Albedo. I graciously accept the compliment. It is rather remarkable what we've accomplished.
So, how do you feel right now?
You know, quite good. I did what I set out to do. I achieved a personal goal. I think even she would have made a rare facial expression had she seen it.
She?
My master and mother, Rhine-daughter. Long time ago, she sent me to Mondstadt with the instruction to complete a task of monumental importance to find the truth of the world. I had a theory about what she meant, and in time, I was able to corroborate it. Surely enough, finding the truth of the world basically stood for getting a life. That might be easy for most people, but for someone like me, it meant doing a lot of learning about a lot of things. I had to find out about myself and the world around me, get to know me, and get to know other people. Life is the space that exists between me and the world. To truly become human, I had to inhabit that space. So, for an artificial human, Finding a life is, in some sense, equivalent to finding the truth of the world.
So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life for themselves.
Being alive is just existing, but having a life is what makes you truly human. I think that's the message she wanted to get across to me. I still found this whole series of events has given me new inspiration. Becoming human is only part of the beginning. What follows is the choices a human has to make in life, as well as the kinds of family bonds they will form. Most people would probably see the events of the last few days as something out of a nightmare, but for me, it's just part of my family life. I fear that the carefree existence of my brother has enjoyed this far will now come to an end. Just like me, he will have to step into the world and face the same constraints as everyone else.
You've got an unusual family, that's for sure.
Well, I suppose we get it from our mother. She's highly unusual. There are all kinds of families in the world. Some base their lives around the family store, others around the farm. In my family, I suppose we tend to the flower beds. And now, I'm a gardener too. As long as you feel like you've gained something from the experience. Master never showed her face, but if the Hexenzirkel knows what I've done, that means she knows as well and gave her approval. Since devouring Nibarius, it would seem she has finally found a modicum of peace. And if so, then I am truly happy for her. She didn't always have a penchant for madness, you know.
Devouring Nibarius? What's Nibarius?
Yeah, what is that? It's the name of the ruler of life.
What?
Huh? Aunt Alice told me about it not long ago, but it came as no surprise. I knew Master would do it sooner or later. As for the ruler of life, all I know is this: Nibarius is not gone. Instead, because of the Master's action, he and Nibarius are now one. In any case, thank you so much for helping me during this ordeal and for choosing to stand by my side through it all.
Of course, that's what friends are for.
Yep, and Paimon took the words right out of my mouth. Hearing you say that means more than I can say. I'll make sure to pass along the sentiment when I report back to Master Jean.
Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report.
Thank you. I'll get going.
Wow, this Windbloom Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a difference. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. If the Windbloom star has already been chosen, what is this year's Windbloom gonna be?
Want to take a guess?
Venti, you're back.
Well, I couldn't keep my two dear friends in the dark about this year's Windbloom, now could I? What do you think of the Cecilia, my ascension flower? It's quite fitting for you. The true feeling of a prodigal son. A sentiment as sweet and warm as a gentle spring breeze. Perfect for the season. Traveler, give me your hand. Huh? The mages are very pleased that you and Albedo managed to pass their trial. Albedo received the materials he sought, so you deserve something in return as well. The Hexenzirkel wants you to have this. It contains something entirely one of a kind. A secret of sorts. When the time is right, it will reveal itself to you. So, no need to open it right away.
Wow, a gift and a mystery all in one! The mages sure love their secrets, huh?
We're gonna open this when we go to Nordkrai. I can tell. According to the sender, you are probably the one person who could make use of something like this. So, I suppose it belongs with you. Alright, thanks, dude. Well, all I did was deliver it. Although, I did go through great lengths during the whole ordeal. I suppose a reward for my efforts wouldn't be out of the question.
You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?
Yeah. Really? I'll hold you to that, you know? No going back on your word.
Of course, Dad! Let's go to the tavern right now!
Mm-hmm. Music to my ears. I'm so happy I could fly. It's like this festival was made for me or something. When no love remains for the song to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel as it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free. Through shadows so cold, he sought wisdom untold. Chasing a fragrance, the wind only knows. Thus, wistfulness waned, and faded into night. He stepped from the darkness and into the light. It leaves more questions. These quests are just... They don't answer questions, they leave more questions. Well, they answer some questions, but... It's like... Now we gotta wait. But where's the thing? Interesting. Very interesting. It's a 5-star quest item. Okay. Is there any afterwards or anything? Oh, there is a Skullfier's quest, but that'll be for tomorrow. What is it saying? Oh, I know. That. Yay. I got the boss now. Where is it? Why there? Why there? I don't get it. Oh, they put a table here. Oh, it makes sense because of that event like a long time. Was it an event or was it a quest? I don't know. There was something where we came up here or something. Yeah. I can claim. Hello, my peoples. Made in China. Mono 101. Who else we got? Ganyu. And I'll like you. Hi, gang. Is everyone here?
Rise with the sun!
I'm gonna assume so. We got Hydro. Anyone got Hydro?
Should we really be off work this early?
Mualani.
There's still a lot left to do.
Actually, that's the case. Could use a Scorpion.
Know of any new orchestral pieces? I like to swap out the...
My Scorpion is pretty good, so... Yay! On you! So cute. You here, Farina? Queena. Oh shit, we're starting. Marina! Marina, get your head in the game! Arigato.
Off to the freezer!
Merci.
You can't take me up here. A little moose boosh! Down to the freezer! Up first, please take a pose! Surf's up! Hey, come on now!
King Queen should present a united front.
You're not fighting alone!
Ow.
What did I do wrong?
Let's have a ball. It'll be fun.
Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Hello, King and Queen. Ah!
Let us dance, my
Look
dear.
out.
Try to remember the steps this time.
Oops! I thought I had it memorized.
Ah!
A dash of frosting!
It works better off field. Damage is a little low. Come on, damage is low.
It is time to slay our foes with
For the frozen.
This calls for some pomp and ceremony.
Karina!
Please! Excellent!
Good lord,
Right.
always forgetting your
My
lines.
place. Where were we?
Off to the freezer!
My power is immense.
Just don't get stuck in the
Watch out on you.
battle.
I almost had my burst. Oh, you guys are going out.
A dash of frosting!
Marina! No time! I got you.
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Allow me, my darling.
Off to the freezer!
And now, a towering return to form!
Help. Freeze. 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 Freeze.
Oh no!
Yes.
Sorry, my dear.
I'm sorry, my dear.
Little world, come on!
Things left.
The curtain call has arrived.
Chill out! A dash of frosting!
Yippee. Got 2 of these. I need these ones for Skirk, so that's fine. Yippee! Okay, let me give you some heals. Oh, I was gonna heal you, you motherfucker. Weapon. Weapon. Give me weapon. Nope. Give me weapon. Good weapon. Sexy weapon. That's not sexy weapon. Damn. Out of primos.
Quick as a flash.
Oh, hi. Oh, you're in here.
Form first.
Oh, okay. Damn thing. I think that's all for today. And then tomorrow will be a Scorpier quest. Alright. Whoever is here, thank you for coming. And I appreciate you. That was a lot of voice acting I had to do. Not the best voice actor, but you gotta do what you gotta do with these.
Don't slip and fall.
With these times we're in. And you gotta stop asking for too much. And because then we get spoiled, and then we get this angry that we don't have any voices. So we should have taken everything we got in the past for not for granted. We should have appreciated it more. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream. Be back tomorrow for a Scorpion's quest. I blanked out. Alright, see you guys then. Bye bye.
Yo, pass the blunt. Yo. 4:20 in the morning, about to roll a blunt. Smoking with my homies and we ain't never stunned. Feeling like I'm drowning and there ain't no sounding. I'm feeling surrounded and there ain't no stopping. I just close your jaw dropping, now I be hopping. Going left and right with you all night. And that ain't no lie, no matter what's in life. Swear you about to be my wife, you don't save my life. Making me check twice, now I'ma roll the die. It's a snake of eyes, we in different states. But I don't seem to hesitate, I just wanna cuddle late in the night. You're my light, take a hit, now you sit on my lap. Cause you're my cat, I'll love you more than anything. If you can just please say this one thing. I'll love you forever, and I don't need no better. You're my one and only, I'll never feel lonely. Baby, stay with me, and I know you'll miss me. Babe, come and kiss me, and I'll be here waiting. And I'll be here listening, and we'll be here shining. And we'll be here before the ending. Let's make a new beginning, start fresh. Let's reset. We in rotation, and now we be blazing. My eyes feeling Asian, and now I'm stargazing. Mondays and Tuesdays, and that's how we choosing. You won't catch me snoozing, you'll just catch me cruising. We